It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
Let me explain to you every nigga's worst nightmare. Imagine you put on your most expensive clothing, most expensive cologne. You and your niggas gonna hit the town tonight. All your homies hyping each other up. You miss the bitches. You miss the bitches. I miss the bitches. Everybody's missed the bitches tonight. You pull up to the function. You and your homies, y'all hitting, y'all miss the bitches dance. You're looking around for prospects. And as you're looking around, you see fucking Keith Powers walking. Mind you, this ain't no regular Keith Powers. This is fresh off Ryan Destiny, newly single Keith Powers. Now all the women are just like, oh my God, it's Keith Powers. Oh my God, I love Keith Powers. He's so handsome. Shut the fuck up. So now you and every other nigga in that fucking function, all of y'all been downgraded to just one of them niggas. It's just one word, one of them niggas. One of my homies coming fresh off a breakup. He needed that night more than any of us. He needed to rebuild that self-esteem he had just lost. So he wasn't taking no L's tonight, apparently. So he looks at us, he says, hey, y'all, don't worry. I'ma handle it. Which I look at him, I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? He said, don't worry. I'ma handle it. I didn't know what the fuck that meant. I just said, all right, cool, whatever. My homie, he starts going around. I've never seen player hating to this extent ever in my life. He starts going to different women, start trying to talk to them. They hit him with the, oh my God, you see Keith Powers over there? Again, this is the most player hater shit I ever seen in my life. This is just flag on the play type of player hating. He gonna go, oh, you mean STD, man? Yeah, it's too bad he got STDs. No. We don't do that. Spreading false information was gonna greater his chances of getting laid tonight. I'm like, I don't think you should be spreading misinformation for no goddamn reason. And he just said, don't worry, I'ma handle it. So this nigga ended up getting his karma instantly. The next girl he went up to, he said the same spiel. This time, the girl caught him off guard. She said, well, how do you know he got STDs? My homie meant to say, because I know someone that fucked him, but what came out of his mouth was, and I kid you not, this is what happened. He was like, he said, because I fucked him. That nigga had instant regret on his face. Needless to say, we all went home bitchless that night.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy.
Oh my God, bro.
Let me explain to you.
What it do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ, back with another lit video, back in the confessional. Yes, we stay lit, big dog, man. Shout out to my everyday people who rock with me every day. Hey, man, make sure y'all hit the link down below. We got HiveMindLabs.com, where you can unbig that back, get them super fat burners, okay? Lose weight, feel great with diet and exercise. You know what I'm saying? Get back. Okay, you're talking about Keith Powers, okay? Keith Powers jump in the chat like, yo! Let me see who Keith Powers is. Oh, this guy. Okay. Alright, Keith Powers. I don't know, what movie is he from? Oh my God, it's Keith Powers. But shout out to Keith Powers. I don't know what video what movie he's from. But anyway. So yeah, Keith Powers. Keith Powers seen this on TikTok, or somebody must have shared it to him and been like, you know, hey, you shut it down over here, all right? Yeah. Keith Powers got an STD. Hey man, hit the link down below. We got Moose Coffee, man, where you can get that K cup, man. Get that K cup size. You'll pick your flavor, then choose your size. All right, man. Let's get into it. Yo, this story is diabolical, man. I ain't never seen a player hater like that, but that's some crazy stuff. But you know what? I know people that really player hate. Like I used to have this homeboy. He used to be my homeboy till he started. He always been a hater, but you know, it took me a minute to just like start cut him off completely. But really, he always used to be a hater. But you know, cause I remember vividly, like this is how much of a player hater he was. When we were younger, I never shared my women, ever. Cause I ain't the type of person that's I'm not going back after one of my friends. After one of my friends and hit somebody, I'm not trying to hit that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even trying to or even looking at it like that. I never used to share ever. So when it came to sharing, like I wouldn't double back. I wouldn't try to be with a girl that my homie being with or nothing like that. And it just wasn't happening. So even if it wasn't my homie, if it was like somebody that hung out in our group or crew or something, I'm not doing it. So it was these girls I worked with, which was dating one of my homeboys, and like three of the girls I worked with, they all lived together, and they all dated like one of my homies. But that's kind of how I got the job. So I used to have to go to work with them, and they used to take me to work and sometimes bring me home, you know what I'm saying, until I got my own car. Eventually I did, but at that time I didn't. And so sometimes I stay at their house because it'd be like 2-3 o'clock in the morning when we get home off of work, because we close at like 2 o'clock in the morning. So it'd be like 2 a.m. by the time I get 3 a.m. by the time I get home. So sometimes I just stay over there and then get home in the morning, and which was cool, so I didn't really matter. So they'll come pick me up, and it was this one time we all sitting around playing PlayStation. This was like PlayStation 2, Need for Speed Underground days, and sitting there playing that PlayStation 2, and they called my homeboy's cell phone, because my homeboy, you know, they knew where I was at, so they called not the one I'm in question, his girl, another homeboy. They called his cell phone, and so he called me or called looking for me, and I was like, it was like, you coming to work? Now they on speakerphone, and the girl was like, you coming to work? I said, yeah, I'm playing a game, and I got the phone like on my lap or something like that. I'm playing the game. They're like, you coming to work? I said, yeah, y'all outside? And she was like, nah, we're gonna be there in a little bit. I was like, cool. She said, you coming over afterwards? I said, yeah, I think so. We getting off late, so probably so. She said, all right, yeah, I want you to come over there. Let's keep that on the down low. And I was like, shit, all right. And I hung up. And this is one of the flip phone days, you know, the flip cell phones, you just click it and hang up. And it was like 6 of us in the room. And she was, and my homeboy was her boyfriend was in the room. And we was like, everybody was like, damn, bro. Cause I guess they just broke up or whatever. They just broke up maybe like a couple weeks before, I don't know, sometime before that. I was like, damn. I was like, yo, I ain't hit that, whatever. So, anyway, fast forward, you know, still, I went over that night, everything. It was the same shit, you know, didn't have to do nothing or whatever. But this hating ass nigga, I'm talking about player hating, was trying to get with my baby mama, telling my baby mama I slept with girl, doing all this stuff, pillow talking behind my back. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to get me back on some hating ass shit. And I was just like, bro, you a hater like that? Like, you don't even know if I slept with her. But like, you mad that she did something. I didn't pursue her. I don't even talk to her. Like, and even at that time, I still hadn't talked to her. So the fact that You know, he just did all that hating and stuff for no reason. And I never even talked to her, never slept with her, and still stayed over there. I was over there all the time. But, you know, I don't want to disrespect these ladies, but I wouldn't sleep on them beds. Not at that time. And not after all that I'd seen that happen over there. I slept on the unattractive one's bed. The one who didn't have a boyfriend. You know why? Because wasn't nobody bold enough to go in there and sleep with her. But I slept in the bed, but I wasn't touching her with a 10-foot pole. But that's just how it is. So at the end of the day, you know, I was safe in that bed. All the rest of the beds, you might catch something. And that's just what it is. But shout out to them. I'm not saying nothing bad about them. I'm just saying they was a little promiscuous back then. And I wasn't with that. But, yeah, so that's a crazy situation, man. Dudes could be haters when they really hate it. When they really hate us, they could be haters. But, yeah, that's a crazy story. Shout out to Keith Powers. He took it straight up. You know what I'm saying? Keith Powers took it straight by the homie Idris Jones and his homies. Then Keith pulled up. That's crazy. That Keith pulled up in the comment section, though. That's crazy. But anyway, everyday people, let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe, and holler at you later. Peace.
Day and night. For some women, it can start working in as early as 1 week.